Make your dreams happen today, guys. Make your dreams happen. And I am live to talk about the real topics of the UFC. Not about this, that. No, I know what you guys want to talk about. You guys want to talk about what a ginormous aquatic hippo our little guru is. And boy, isn't he massive. And I knew he was big, but the sheer size of him. Holy fuck. Holy fucking hell, he's huge, isn't he? But I'll wait for everyone to get here so we can talk about how ginormous he is. Now let me see if there's any. Mighty Mouse is just tiny. That too. He is also ridiculously small. A good dance partner to make Guru look like a ginormous man. Guru mugged the fuck out of DJ. Yeah, I think most people would to begin with, but he really took it to another level, I think. Oh, he just stopped it. See, Unk's over here, a Bo Nickel served humble pie, Usman and Bilal, huge beef. I'm out here, Guru is huge. See, there's just different level of thinking. There's different levels in this game. Unk's talking about dumb shit. He's still on the Bo Nickel. He's still on the Bo Nickel train. Guru is huge. There he is, being big. I'm a genius. What's going to get more clicks, you reckon? Probably Guru being an absolute ginormous aquatic hippo. Yeah, he's huge. He looks like he added some muscle to his arm since DDP at least. One of them at least. Look at the right arm compared to his left. The left arm's an absolute shell of itself compared to his right arm. No wonder he only does one stream a day. He wanks heavy. He heavy wanks. I'll say it how it is. He be wanking. He'd be wanking by the looks of it. Seriously, you might not have noticed that, but true. Yeah. You might not have noticed that, but I've seen there's a couple comments about it. So I didn't even notice. Unk is base too, brother. Yeah, I know. No, Unk's a decent guy, but I'm just saying, like, he's talking about Bo Nickel still. I'm just saying Guru's huge. There's levels. I know what the people want, basically. I know what the people want. And the people want to talk about Guru being a fucking ginormous man. But seriously, look at this. Looks like one of my arms. And then look at that one. Doesn't even fit in the screen, that one. But what, is that my arm there? Something sus. Dude's a gooner. What is he, Chase Super? Dude's a straight gooner. We found out, guys. We have found out. And you can really see here, like when you're a little bit further away, look at that. Look at that arm compared to that arm. Unk not on, Lorenzo. Unk not on. Yeah, no, he just ended his stream, yeah. Now, to be honest, Bo Nickel was barely spoken about, the old bait and switch. Like, get off the Guru train. Give the people what they want. People want to talk about what a fat hippo he is. Nah, but he's a big boy, Guru. And God, he's really ginger as well. He's real ginger. I didn't realize he was this ginger. And you know, he looks like a decent looking Lorenzo. Unplug. Hey, don't start that. Don't start that. Because you know I'm still thinking about that. Unk not on Lorenzo. Exactly, living. That's what I think we've discovered. But yeah, he does look like a it is a nice photo because Demetrius, as we know, is like 5'5", I'm pretty sure. You know who actually looks jacked in the photo? Demetrius? He's got these like weird muscles coming off his arms. Like they flare up on his forearms. I don't know what's wrong with him. But look at his little arms. Oh, you know what? That does look pretty crazy. Just that. He's nowhere near compared. Mma Guru is big in the drinkers. Well, we knew that. Yeah, he's a big boy. You know what? He's not far off Pavlovich. I'll say it. I'll be the first to say it. He's not that far off. Nah, just kidding. He's not even close. Shoulder-wise, just needs to be a little bit thicker. But I reckon he might be taller. Unk definitely went to private school. All right, lay off the Unk chatter now. Who no one really cares. Has a good shape for a husky guy. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big unit. yeah, you wouldn't walk past him and think, there goes a fat guy. You would just go, there goes a big boy. There goes a big built boy. And really ginger. See, look, you always thought the beard was just the ginger, but the top of his hair in the right lighting's even ginger. Oh, look at little Marty. But yeah, God, you know Guru's loving that photo. He wanted to take that bad. He's loving it. Just two goats hanging out. It's no big deal. I feel like you could have worded that a little bit better. Like something else. Something else. Just the goat and the flyweight champion. You know, pretend that you are the goat. Guru called him the hard R. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. Guru called him the hard R. Well, he wouldn't be the first MMA YouTuber to do that. Because someone commented on my thing. Someone just asked Guru if he saw the Fight Fairy N-word clip on stream. Someone just commented on my thing. Not sure why he'd come to me and tell me about it, because I don't have anything to do with it, and I've not seen it either. A little bit of deodorant. Yes, we got 16 people there. Yeah, everyone liked the stream, and everyone subscribed too. And if everyone could subscribe, that would be awesome. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Marty said he was as big as Aspinall. Oh, how do we see that? How do we see that? Bellend 9, I'm unsubbing. All right, see ya. Goodbye. All right, catch up. Whoa, what is that? 3 in a row? You're lucky LKR got in the way there. Otherwise, that'd be 4. You know, borderline spamming. See ya. Timed out. That's 3 in a row. That's 3 on the trot. You're lucky LKR I was there anyway. Otherwise, that absolutely would have been spamming. Actually, sorry. Enough of how big Guru is. Have you guys seen the new matchups? Have you guys seen the new fights? You know what? Let me throw one in a poll, just in case you haven't heard about them before, and let me shock you with the poll. Because there's been some cheekies. There's been a couple cheekies. Now, nothing to blow your hair back, but get you going. Hold on. All right. Who do you guys think wins in this one? And now, this is a real fight that's happening. We could have used it on this weekend's card, but that's okay. That's okay. Let me know. Who wins out of that one? Yes, that's right. Ricky Simone versus Charles Jourdain is official. It's going to happen. That's a real fight. Also, well, I'll just show you the other ones. Also, oh, wow, I forgot about that one. Cody Garbrandt versus Rowney Barcelos, Howney, which is a bit unfortunate because seeming he's getting the Cody Garbrandt fight, I feel like that means Peyton Talbot would have got the Garbrandt fight if he won. If he won, but he didn't win. We've also got Andre Lima versus Felipe Bunes, which is a good fight. But this is probably the best fight that got made, and I forgot all about it. Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen. Wow, 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 wow. And the thing I like about that fight as well, now it was a little bit blatant, so I don't feel too responsible. Not that I am responsible anyways. And it was a blatant matchup, but oh wait, but I said that fight. I did. Where is it? What card were they on anyway? Ah, Jeebus. Oh yes, yes. As you can see here, 10 fights we need to see after UFC Vegas 104. Ah, Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen. So you obviously one of those guys was him. Was the matchmaker, you reckon? Guru looks like he's been carved from a pyramid. What a massive figure of a man. They will never reach that level. DJ is an exception because he's short. He does look like he was carved of stone. You're right. They don't build them like Guru anymore. The sheer girth and size of him is gobsmacking. How was the Guru video? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Has they posted it? Is that a thing? Is it out? I thought it was coming out in a couple days. It's coming out soon. But we just have the photo. Is that right? I'm not wrong in saying that. 23 people here and only 2 likes. Do you guys hate me or something? Like, what the fuck? Curved of Love. No. I saw it on members only. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did a members stream to talk about how big he is. Which is actually most of his streams, to be honest. Most of his streams talk about how big he is. But this one actually made sense to do it. Because we've just seen again how big he is. Alright, but yes, like the stream for me, pal. Guru is fat and gay. Full of himself. No, he's not full of himself. No, but I can picture, you know, they're halfway through the interview and Guru's like, can we just take a couple more before we go? And Marty's like, we've taken like 17 photos by now. And he's like, yeah, but I just really want to get a good angle. Like, so people know that I'm taller than you. And he's like, yeah, you're pretty tall. You're probably taller than me. Nah, but come on, let's take a couple more. I just saw some bozo say Alan by unanimous decision, guaranteed. I think Vittori will win. If the Saiyans ever blow up our moon, we can replace it with Guru. Well, I don't know, because Vittori really disappointed me in his last one. And Brenton Allen did a little bit good against Fluffy. It's a tough matchup. But I don't really see Brenton Allen getting him down, so it's probably going to be on the feet. Who knows? Brenton Allen's such a fucking retard. I could see him relentlessly trying to take Vittori down, even if it wasn't working. So it's a tough one. I've got no idea who wins that. I might go Vittori, but who knows? They're both shit. They're both pretty shit. So that one pains me. That one really pains me. I got Sean O'Malley, but also, what a waste of a Cody Garbrandt matchup at the same time. Like, Howney Barcelos versus Cody Garbrandt. Who gives a fuck about that, man? I just saw someone who hit who in the altercation. The Brendan Allen Vittori altercation. Oh, yeah, that will tell us who will win. That will tell us. Bilal will wrestle fuck to a decision. Nah. No, I don't think so, buddy. I reckon he gets chinned. I reckon he gets chinned badly. Badly and early. Early and badly and early. You know what would have been a good fight? Like to open up the card this week? I don't know, maybe Charles Jourdain versus Ricky Simone. What the fuck is up with them putting these good Canadian fights after the Canadian card? Like, you couldn't call Charles Jourdain before. A couple months. And then also Gillian Robertson just fought last week. And who else? Serhi City and Julian Robertson just fought last week, the week before the Canadian pay-per-view. They're retarded. They're retarded. And let's announce another great pay-per-view fight the week of the a great Canadian fight the week of the pay-per-view. Just, oh God. Was Ricky's last KO a fluke? Or no, I reckon it was a little bit fluky. Yeah, a little bit fluky. And Javid Bashrat was handling him pretty easily. Looked like he was schooling him, shucking him off. He caught him with a great punch. It was a great punch, but does he chin him every time? No. I reckon Javid would have won most times. Looked like he was really dealing with him. You know what? I'm actually going to go Charles Jourdain. I'm going to go Charles Jourdain, I think. Because Ricky's not going to be able to take him down and hold him there. And I reckon Charles will be better on the feet. Gillian was just born in Canada. She lived in Florida her entire life. You casual. Oh, sorry. So the girl with the Canadian flag... True, she can't be on the Canadian card because she lives in Florida her entire life. Yeah, that makes sense. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. Even though she has a Canadian flag and she'd walk out with it and they'd all cheer for her, she can't just because she lived somewhere else. That's so true, bro. That is so true. And Israel Adesanya, he wouldn't be on the Nigerian card either with that same logic, not in the AM, bro. Because... he's lived in New Zealand the whole time, so they probably wouldn't want him over there representing. You fucking dumb retard. Yeah, nice. Nice reasoning. Nice reasoning. What else you got? What else you got, brother? And like, Ngannou and Usman as well. What? Just pointless flags, eh? Just pointless fucking flags. What a retard that guy is. But that's okay. That's okay, not everyone. Kissy is Chinese, you casual. He even said it. All right, this guy's just being dumb for no reason then. I've had enough. Jizzy is Chinese. He even said it, bro. So that guy's definitely not 22. You'd have to be younger. We found out. Who wins? Who wins out of what? Oh, I saw Richie versus Ribas was being made too. I'd go Tabitha Richie maybe, but that's a close one. I'm not too sure, and nor do I care. I swear to God, Deshaun, that's like a couple times you've asked me about pointless women's fights. Remember the other day? I think you do. You remember the other day when you asked, and I was like, "Are you kidding?" You didn't even ask. You were like, "Oh yeah, you did what you did there." You were very easily triggered. Gosh, I just can't combat what you say, hey? I've got to let you come in and call me a casual. I've just got to sit here and be like, oh, chill, yeah. Nah, that's fine, mate. God damn it. People are so annoying. Like a pointless little rage bait. I'm not actually mad about it. I know you're a fucking little dork. But fine, you've got me going. Yep, rage bait, good stuff. I've crashed out. How do you see Usman versus Buckley? I see. We can't. When is you versus death sentence? It's not happening, all right? It's not happening. No, it's in August. But what were you saying? How do I see Usman versus Buckley? I ask about Cortez versus Vivian. Yeah, that's annoying. You're getting on my nerve. You're getting really on my nerves here, Deshaun. And then. Not only are you asking who would win, but read me. Oh God, this guy's getting annoying too. Like if you don't time your message right and I miss it, tough titties. Read me. Are you a female? You wanted me to read that? All right, one more from you, and you're gone. And you're gone, not in the AM, bro. Because God, just annoying. Just annoying. If Usman still has a chin, I think he'll win. I don't think so. He would have a chin. He's only been KO'd once. Come on. But, no, I don't reckon. I don't reckon he wins. But he could. It's a toughie. Oh, well, who's that? What are you doing there, Jack? What are you doing there, Jack, silly boy? Not in the AM. You have to be nice. Read AM, bro, and my message. I just quickly checked your analytics. You need 129 more hours. The estimate is that you'll be monetized after UFC 316. How does that feel? Why does the apply process take a while? Because I don't know why it would take that long. 316 if I need 129 more hours. Because as you see over here, Leonardo or Lessie, where the fuck? As we can see here, I just need 3,000. I'm at this, but that's showing data as of the 2nd of May. It's obviously the 8th of May. And then if we go over here to my analytics, yes. And we look at the watch hours. This is the 2nd of May right here. So then the 3rd of May, so later today, this is going to get added. And then tomorrow, this is going to get added. And then this as well. So we've definitely got enough where we'll be past 3,000. May 2nd doesn't equal May 8th. Well, it does. So we've got well enough hours. It's just about applying and shit. And how long does that take? Where is that? I'll have to press this. We'll let you know when you're eligible. I'll have to press that. And we'll see. Congratulations. Thank you, yes. Well, congrats to you guys, because I know you have been waiting to open your wallet for me for many, many moons now. And that time is getting very close. And I cannot wait. Do stream views make money? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. But also, the views, money, and the ads, you need 4,000. But we just need 3,000 to be a member. And remember Bilal dunked Leon on his bald spot? I'm from the future. Bilal will break JDM's nose via Dr. Stoppage TKO. His nose is already fucked, man. So good luck. I'm pretty sure if Bilal broke it, it would probably do some good. Most likely. Did you see JDM, not Guru, did you see JDM get a little bit pissed off at Media Day when that guy asked him a dumb fucking question? Glad we settled on $10 memberships. I'm glad we came to that conclusion as well. Yes, on the poll that we did last night that everyone voted on. Smash that like button. You tell them, Ronan. Yeah, someone said, and I get why you'd get a little bit frustrated. Like, he's cutting weight. Media day, you can already see JDM does not like answering questions or giving good answers. And this guy's like, Jack, if you win on the weekend, do you reckon you'll have enough money to fix that nose? and Jack's like, yeah, no, mate, I won't be fixing it. Yeah, good one. And then someone later asks, man, you're such a chill guy. Do you ever get annoyed? And he's like, when that cunt asked me about me nose. Imagine watching JDM Media Day. You've got to. And you've got to watch his interview with Nina Drama. They're hilarious, bro. He's so bubbly. You must have been bored. No, I'm obviously going to watch what my boy has to say. This is his first, big media day when he's actually, the interview goes for longer than 10 minutes. Which they struggled. They struggled to get in a lot of questions against Jack because, Jesus. Lol JDM, good old JDM. Yeah, good old JDM, eh? Put some JDM videos on. No one even asked that. I just asked that myself just because I want to. Did you actually see how shocking you watch Nina Drama? Can't say I'm surprised. Yeah, I did watch Nina Drama's interview with JDM, like I just said. Classic. We know why you're watching the Nina interview, La Rodent. Yeah, because Jack Della's in it. That's what I just said. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I just watched it. Why the fuck is Blau committing to this Canelo plan? No, don't believe it. Don't believe it. He's just saying that shit. He's going to shoot takedowns in the first round as well. Do you think Buckley would survive 3 rounds with Hamzat? I'm not too sure. I reckon it'd be a tough one. I wouldn't say that Hamzat would finish him in the first round. I do reckon Hamzat's not getting Buckley out of there in the first round, and then most likely it goes the distance after. Because maybe Buckley's better at staying safe. I mean, Usman's better at tucking his chin and staying safe. But Buckley's so much stronger, you'd have to imagine. So I don't even know. It'd be a tough one. I really don't reckon Hamzat just finishes every guy in the first round. Like, apart from squashing Rob's jaw, he only finishes guys in the first round who aren't really that good. Burns, Usman. Like, he struggles. So do you kind of think he's lying to trick JDM? That's kind of gay. So, yeah, he's definitely just mind games, I suppose. No one's fallen for it. Everyone knows he's going to shoot a takedown. I don't even know. It's weird shit. I feel like we see it all the time. Who else has done that before? Where they're like, nah, I'm gonna shoot on him. Like, people always do that. Bilal's got no way of hyping up the fight, so you think this builds it, saying that he's going to strike. JDM knows. Do you ever stream, bro? Yeah, sometimes I do live streams, but not often. Because I get a little bit nervy poo in front of the camera, so I don't really like to stream a lot. What about you, mate? You ever stream? Let's go, say it again. Over under first minute. 1 minute till Bilal first shot. I'm going to go over. I reckon it'll be on the feet for a minute. Actually, no, he shot. How long did he take to shoot against Leon? That was pretty fast. You know what? I'll go under. I reckon he's saying that, and then instantly he's just gonna what's he? You've distracted me. He's gonna shoot in like the first 30 seconds, I reckon. Not often, huh? You don't do often, or you're talking about me? Yeah, not often. Do you think the Poltan actually got hacked, or he lying? Yeah, that was a weird one, but I don't know. It'd be weird to tweet something that wasn't even that crazy and then take it back. Like if he... Yeah, I reckon he did get hacked because it wasn't even like a crazy tweet. I don't know. It was a weird one. Oh, you said he got hacked. Yeah, he did. That weird cryptic shit he said about, after what I just overheard, I don't think I'll be in the UFC anymore. Whatever he said. Do you think Poltan likes Brazil trans girls? I've got no idea. I've got no idea if he likes Brazilian trans girls. Thank you for that one. Buddy. We're here to talk about how big Guru is, not thoughts on Giuliano's mods. No thoughts. Marvin trusts me, my feeling. And Matt W's here. And James Dillon's here too. Everyone's here. Except for Larry. Guys, I've got some news about Larry. He's got Alzheimer's. He's got Alzheimer's. Show Guru pic. Oh, go look at it yourself, you lazy dog. What a fucking... No, okay, I'll fine. I'll show it. Let's analyze it. Yes, let's analyze it. Let's analyze how Ginger is. Wait, you were here before when we were looking at it. Brendan Allen is... Why was Guru wearing the same black shirt in the DJ photo, also in the DDP Simon photo? AI generated? Now you're thinking. Got a massive goon arm, lol. Oh, not the first person that's noticed that, James Dillon. I see you have a keen eye for these things. Yeah, God, he is a notorious wanker. That's what we found out. And I'm not calling him a wanker. I'm seriously meaning, holy shit, look at the sheer size of that arm compared to that one. Stop banning me on every old I go on. What the fuck, bro? Idiot. No, I am going to do that. You're not allowed to be here. This chat's for adults like Matt W, James Dillon, all 22-year-olds shooting the shit. You're just a fucking child that no one likes. So we're going to keep hanging out with adults. You have to be mature to be here. Why? Dude, you know why. You have to be top 3 if you want to hang out here. Other than that, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. You're a little fucking annoying cunt no one likes. Guru tries so hard on the pics. He does. He does, doesn't he? But, I don't know. You're missing a P in your name. I'd flatline Guru so easily. Me too, but that's not the point. That's not the point. But yeah, seriously, when I saw the photo, I was like, holy shit, my left arm's not that far off. Why didn't you interview JDM? Because it'd be boring as shit. I love the guy, but I'm not a fucking idiot. It'd be like, so Jack, how was your fight week? God, I love you, by the way. He'd be like, yeah, mate, I love you too. I love you too, Lorenzo. Yeah, I'm just ready to get the win. Larry mogged you on Clown Show. Oh, that's where he is. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Why does he look fat on stream and different in pics? Well, I wouldn't say he looks fat on stream. To me, he's always been a big guy, a big unit. Meat on him for sure, but, you know, never fat, never fat. But I would say his tits have a bit of volume, I'd imagine. You know, Lorenzo, did you see Farah using the N-word? No, I did reply to your message. Wait, are you gay? That explains a lot. No, I'm definitely not gay. When did I say that just then? Camera always adds some extra pants. What did he respond? Just because you store acorns in your cheeks doesn't mean you're fat. Who was that fat guy? That was Guru. That was Guru, Mark. That was Guru, that fat guy. And then this little mouse over here is the GOAT. Guru is a Lorenzo fan. Yeah. And you just said you're in love with JDM. Oh, bro, this guy's so annoying. I'm just going to get rid of him. Fucking hell. All right, Mark's here. Mark's here. Yeah, he's a big boy, isn't he? And you know what? He actually is a decent looking guy. Not that he's like, oh, he's handsome, but he's like a decent looking guy. He looks good in these photos. And even his hair looks good, which is funny because his hair's been looking like absolute bag of shit on stream lately. But his hair actually looks good there. It's been looking like shit on stream though. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's the camera. His stream camera's not been doing him good. I don't get why Guru is so insecure. You think Guru's not been streaming because he argued with his chat about that lady that said the N-word? Or did him and what happened? Yeah, what happened with that? What was the answer with stop talking, bro, for a sec? All right, I'm gonna time this guy out as well, because I don't like what that could mean. The stop talking for a sec really just makes me uncomfortable. Guru was never bad looking, only very fat, high fat. Yeah, true. Yeah, he's just a decent looking guy. Good beard, ginger. I do like his ginger locks. Did Guru see my clip or not? No idea. No idea. He's looking ginger in that light. But he's got a good dance partner to make himself look really big. He actually does look a little bit edited in from a little bit far back. That looks a bit Photoshop. Larry, did you see the Knicks game earlier? Dude, why are you trying? I don't think Larry gives a fuck about basketball. I've never heard him say anything about it. DJ's also small. He is small. I think DJ's like 5'5". So you know what? He actually doesn't look that big compared to what he should. Because he looked this big compared to Drickus almost. Larry ain't here. Clancho said he can't come here tonight. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You know, that makes sense. We did have Larry for the first 3 days of the week. So he's been told off. A lady called a black kid the N-word, and he didn't respect his chat's take because he doesn't condone, and chat said he created it. Was it Fight Fairy that called the black kid the N-word? Larry ain't here. Clown Show said he can't come here. We've got 30 people in here. People are ready to talk about how big Guru is. I knew that would get clicks. I knew it. And Unk's over there putting Bo Nickel as a fraud in his live chat. Like, that's old news. Guru's humongous. That's what the people want to talk about. People want to talk about our very own aquatic hippo and now how he is. Yes, it was Fight Fairy. Oh, nice. No, in America, some mum said to a kid at the park. Oh, now pull up the DJ photo, same shirt. Edited in. Same shirt, is it? All right, let me see this. You're a genius, Matt. No, I'm just half awake eating nuggies. Okay, Tom. Do you think racist lesbians will overtake goth mummies in popularity? I didn't read your stream title. I'm out. What? My stream title is Guru Is Huge? Yeah, oh, you're leaving, Illumi. Sorry, it's not Rigo is the best, dude. I know that's probably what you would prefer. But Guru's huge. That's what people want to talk about. Look, there's 36 people. Guru's pretty jacked. Yeah, he's a unit. He's a unit. He never lied. He never lied, did he? There was no cap in his rap. He's a big boy. And you know what? Oh, wow, he actually looks so much like younger there. But you know what? That's the exact same shirt. Weird that he needs the exact same shirt every time. Why do we think that is, guys? Because it's not really him. Because it's not really him. That's not Guru. That's what we found out. But he actually looks a lot better with that hair that he had. Guru's kind of average for a fat boy. Yeah. Yeah. Send Guru to DJ for training and he mogs the unranked heavyweights. He's a clone. Did they MS paint on his legs? They did something. They did something, but I prefer when his hair was like that. But yeah. And you know what? Look at those frail arms. He has been working out. He has. He only owns one shirt and never showers. That must be it. That must be it. Yeah. But you're definitely right, guys. You know what? He has put on some muscle on his arms for sure. He does look like a Roblox character. Look at this one down here. He's a big boy. Oh wow. He only owns one shirt. He's a clone. Send Guru to DJ for training and he mogs the unranked. Gosh. So where did he go? Did he fly to America for that? Or is DJ in the UK at the moment? Because I think we'd know if Guru was in America right now. DJ must be in the UK. London. Oh, DJ's in London. Oh, nice. That's cool. That is cool. And they're hanging out. No, it's AI. Oh, so neither. Okoye Glazer here. We hate Rigo. DJ was in the UK. Do you know what Guru did for work before streaming? Yeah, he used to deliver furniture and stuff. He used to do deliveries. Same. That's what I used to do as well. Delivering. If you guys are thinking about starting your MMA YouTube channel, you probably want to go deliver for at least 2 years minimum. So you can really get a bearing of things. And Nick's won, woohoo. Yeah, that was a good game. I've got no idea. No, that was a good game. What'd they go on? Like a 23-4 run in the fourth quarter? And, man, Knicks are the real deal. And also, a little bit funny that the two best teams in the East both lost in their first game. Who's going to win? Yep, see, I know ball. Great game by the lads, Wasabi. Send to FedEx 2 years and forget. Exactly right. If you want to start a YouTube channel, sign up for a delivery place near you. And you got to go for at least 3 years. Fuck the Cavs. Swept me heat. Swept my heat. Okay. Next one. All right. Enough of the basketball talk, guys. Although Guru should be an NBA center, I don't want you guys to get confused. We don't talk about NBA here. I got Wolves and Cavs in the finals. I got OKC and the Cavs as well. Lorenzo, are you going to have a massive stature reveal like Guru? I am. You're going to see me next to JDM one day, and you're going to be like, holy shit. Now, I thought he was skinny, but he wasn't joking. Basically, like, I thought Guru was big, but he wasn't joking. Like, you're going to see JDM, And then that's going to be me next to him. That's probably going to be me right next to Jack, just to give you guys like a little idea of the build and what I'm going to be looking like. For a heads up, because I don't want any surprises. Probably something like that. I'll be standing there, real long and tall, right next to him, very skinny. I mean, we would, but when I meet up with JDM, we're gonna only have to take photos like this. Because if we take any photos like this when I'm standing side on, you probably won't be able to see me. I'll be too thin, like a sheet of paper. So we'll just do front ones on when I meet up with someone. Any head-to-head face-offs and I'll disappear. But I'm keen. Do weights while you stream. Oh yeah. I'll be sitting here lifting a little blue one up. Guru has created an edgy chat and gets mad about it. Still probably my favorite YouTuber, not gonna lie. True. I suppose I've done something similar. You could say me going in and asking people for a raid is a bit annoying, and then people come and annoy me, thinking I'm the king of annoying. Maybe I fucked up. Wait, is that Guru flick with mouse real? Gotta be AI. No, it's not real. It's not real, but let's look at it again anyways, just in case. Just in case it is real. God, they so want to kiss, eh? There they are. And look at the sheer size of this arm compared to this little tiny one. Guru got some tiny hands though. I mean, he's still got tiny hands. That will never change. Guru's still got little bitch hands. Look at those. Jesus Christ. Could they get any smaller? Could they get any smaller? Look at him hiding there. Look at him hiding them there. He knows. He knows to get those little fucking minuscule hands out of the pit. Hands surprisingly small. Oh, they're tiny, bro. Little bitch hands. Yeah. Bro, that shit looks real. That is real. Yeah, it is real. They just met up today. They met up today. I know you might think that's AI, but I don't think you'd be able to edit how small Guru's hands really are. So that's how you know it's real. You know what they say about small hands? Yep, it's real. But it does look AI. Yeah, when you go really far back, Demetrius looks edited in, doesn't he? He doesn't look real. You know what? It isn't real. DJ is tiny. He is. DJ is tiny. Which makes it even weirder how Guru's hands still manage to look so minuscule, even standing next to Mighty Mouse. It's insane. It's insane how his hands still look so tiny. But let's not focus on the negative and how tiny and small Guru's fragile hands are. Let's focus on the positives. You know, Guru met Mighty Mouse today. It was a big moment. From the shed to his house to the mouse. Oh, okay. I didn't even mean to do that, but it happened. Deep fake by the UK government, clearly a side pop. If you already know a lot about Guru, what's his favourite NBA team? It's the Mavs. Done. Any team where a white guy's doing good on it. Trick question. Any team where a white guy's doing really well. Because he loves white people. You think they planned on both wearing... Why does he like the Mavs? Well, I just answered that one. Didn't I? Luca. Oh, wait, Luca left. True. Yeah, he probably doesn't like the Mavs anymore. Oh, the Nuggets. It'd have to be the Nuggets now. Guru's a Mavs fan. He was until they traded his favorite white player. Now he's a big Nuggets fan, I reckon. Now he's a huge one. He almost followed Luka to LA, but apparently he didn't like the shade of LeBron or something. So he's gone over to Jokic. There's actually a lot of white people on the Nuggets team. I would guess Guru is a Warriors fan. No. Well, he is a Nuggets fan, I'm pretty sure. Did you see the 2-part hit piece on Guru for being a race trader? I didn't. LeBron is a lib. People forget, man. John Stockton carried the Jazz in the 90s. Bro, you have twigs hanging out. What the fuck you mean Guru has tiny hands? God, sorry. Sorry, we're just trying to have a fun time here. And what do you mean? My hands are like double the size of Guru's little minuscule hands. Are you serious? Like, look, I'm pretty... Like, maybe I can't talk about his guns, because I've got nothing going on. But when it comes to the hand size, I like triple him. I like triple his hand size. He's got like little minuscule hands. You know what? That's probably why he always says he has such a big weenie, such a big penis, because his penis probably looks ginormous when he's got it in his own hands. Nick's winning the chip this year. White chocolate was a menace with the West Virginian Southern accent. Who's that? Nick's got the chip. My goodness. Guru dead. Your gun is the size of my thong. Not gonna lie. All right, you're wearing a thong? That's fucking gay. Jesus, Anful Muhammad, are you serious? Bad language, sorry. Yeah, you just exposed yourself, dude. Anful Muhammad's wearing a thong, guys. Oh my God. You know that's for women, right? Wearing a thong? Yeah, that's a bit crazy, isn't it? I don't know. He really got me on that one. He really cooked me. No, thong means other. Freaky. Nah. No, you said it. You said it what you said. I don't think you mean sandals. What do you guys call it in America? Because we do call it thongs over here. Or sandals. How fortunate Guru likes the only NBA team with food in its name. That's a good one, Deshaun. I liked that one. Of course he liked the Nuggets. True. So true. And he's always been passing it off as it's because he loves Jokic. But I think you've just got to the bottom of it all. You're a genius. Nothing gets past you. Loves the Nuggets. Haha, Ryan Boss. He goes to Muslim hell 3-4 years and forget. Haha, Ryan Boss. Should we go retrieve little Larry from the clown show? Because, dude, we've got 30 people here to talk about the UFC, and he's probably over there talking about WrestleMania. Speaking of thongs, I was scrolling lives the other day, and there was a cowgirl in a red hat with a matching red thong. Shit was fire. All right, thanks for that. You know, he's not even live. He's not even live. He's not even live. Where is he? We've lost him, guys. If you played in the A, what position you playing? If you played in the A, I don't know what A is, but if that means NBA, I'd be a point guard. So did RDR versus Whitaker get confirmed? It hasn't been confirmed, but that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. In the NBA, I'd be a point guard. I'm only like 6 foot. No, but I've heard that's what they're doing. And God, it sucks that you just really can't fully trust in Whitaker. Because it feels like a fucking gust of wind will put him out these days. It sucks, but I'm going to go Whitaker if that happens. Larry probably fell over and can't get back up. Yeah, it's always worrying when Larry's not here. Maybe he's taken a big fall. Maybe the Alzheimer's has made him forgot that he's a moderator in my chat and needs to be here daily. Who knows? Rob's washed. The Reaper got reaped. Yeah, but he's still 33. Still 33. Still younger than RDR. Going RDR for the fact his name is cool. His name is cool. True, Tom. I didn't think about that. His name is really cool. But Robert Whitaker's a cool name as well. Really just rolls off the tongue. Whitaker rolls right into Rob. Other way around. Them Yoel fights ruined Rob. Well, I don't know about that. Because he still looked good looked really good after the Izzy knockout. He went on that run. Looked great against Izzy in the rematch. So no, you can't say that. I don't even know what did ruin Rob. I don't even think he's really ruined. Just Dricus's jab. He hits like a truck. Dricus finishes everyone, we found out, except for Strickland. So that doesn't look that bad. And he got his jaw squashed by Hamzat. Rob just getting older, man. No, you forget that about Rob. He's young. He's young. He's like Max Holloway with, you think he's been around for ages, but he's still a good age for middleweights. He's younger than Izzy, younger than Reina Derrida. Like Rob still got it. Well, I don't know if Rob's still got it, but he still has a chance to have it. It's not like Rob's 37 or anything. Oh, fucking hell, he's 34. I thought he'd be like 33. I suppose that's not far off, is it? I bet oddmakers would pick Ikram over RDR because no. They'd be retarded. They're not retarded. Rob is still good. He is still good. And he was doing good in the Hamzat fight. Like, that was close to getting out of the first round. And then a little jaw crank Hamzat did not think, oh, I'm going to squash his jaw. He's like, let me threaten a little chokey. And then Rob's bitch-ass New South Wales jaw encaved on itself. And that's fine. That's fine. We didn't know. But he's been fighting so long, wear and tear on the body. Yeah, he's taken some losses. Let's see how many times he's been knocked out. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Feel like that's it. Wonder Boy, Izzy, Drickers. Is that it? That's not that bad. God, that looks embarrassing. Face crank? What the fuck? Power jab? Rob just gets KO'd by the weakest shit. Oh, Jesus, bro. Face crank, power jab. No. What else do you get dropped by? Leg kick? Fuck's sake. Rob's a bitch. Counter left hook. All right, I suppose that's pretty valid. Suppose that's a little bit valid. Oh, a couple head kicks. Jesus. All right, that's pretty gnarly. Back-to-back head kick and punches. Against two good guys as well. Wow. I mean, that's a run right there. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Ignore that. That's a run. Izzy cracked his shit, honestly. Yeah, Izzy got him good. But after the Izzy fight, he really bounced back and went on a run. Like, I'm even counting this as the whole run, because he looked great against, this is the year of the Yunk. I think so. Yeah, everyone's been talking about Unk's uprising. No one wants to really address it, but everyone's looking at Unk as the next big thing. He's going to take over the MMA space. Guru shitting himself. Guru, when he raided him the other day, he didn't realize what he had started. He probably lost half his fan base in that raid. I feel bad for him. Face crank is tough, though, against the best grappler in the division. Yeah, it's tough, but do we see Hamzat ever face cranking anyone else, you know? Do we see him being able to implement his vintage face crank against Drickus? Is he face cranking Izzy? He's not face cranking anyone else. So it's just hard to go off. Like, what did we learn off the Hamzat Rob fight? What did we learn? That he can ragdoll someone for the first round and take their back and stuff? I knew that. I knew he could do that. That he could sink in a rear naked choke? No. Because he didn't. That he could face crank someone? I knew he could do that. I knew he could put his arm over someone's chin. So yeah. Oh, jeez. Just didn't learn anything, man. Did not learn anything. So it's hard to say that he goes out and beats Drickus. I'm still going off the Usman fight, the Burns one. Not a fucking thing. Daddy chill. All right. You know I don't like that word. I might have to ban that one. Might have to get rid of that permanently. DDP got to knock his ass out round 4 KO. I think so too. But Rob is a marauder. He is. How old is Hamzat? That is what I think we learned. He can dominate elite competitions consistently. Nobody does that to Whitaker. Okay, maybe. We learned that he can dominate good competition consistently in the first round, but you know, those last 2 rounds with Usman looked shit. The last 2 rounds with Gilbert was shit. Who knows what happens in the other rounds with Rob, because he face cranked him. So I don't know. I knew he could already dominate someone in the first round. Do you like Harry Potter? Oh, God. Love Harry Potter. It's the best. It really is the best. I remember on my 11th birthday. All your content is gold. Okay, Joe. Thank you. Thank you, mate. You know, that means a lot, dude. That really does. That really does mean a lot. You know what? For everyone that was here while we were watching the degeneracy of Rigo, whilst I was making a toasted cheese sandwich, like, name 3 spells then? All right. Expelliarmus. Avada got up. But that one feels too easy. Alohomora. Sectum Sempra. Oh, wow. Yeah, niche. I know. Hold on, another one. All right, no. Too far. But yeah, you didn't think I'd pull out Sectum Sempra, did you? I did. Hermione was my childhood crush. Yeah, she was good. She was really good. Her and that fucking fish from Flushed Away. Wait. All right, no, Flushed Away is a completely different movie. And that fish from Shark Tale. Oh my god. Would have fucked that fish. Nice. Yep. Man over here summoning shit. Shark Tale, yeah. But Flushed Away was a good one as well. Flushed Away was a great movie. That little rat thing, I wasn't really attracted to it, but yeah. But the fish. That's J-Lo. Yeah, I know. Wait. It was it Jennifer Lopez? Or Now I Know What You're About, L subbed. Thank you, Lank Dog. Dude, that chick from Shark Tale was so hot. That chick. And he's talking about a little fish. Bro, that chick was hot, eh? She was hot. I loved that chick. I thought it was what's his name? Brad Pitt's wife. What's her name? Angelina Jolie. It's Angelina Jolie that does that fish, not Jennifer. J-Lo. Or you're just saying that's J-Lo in fish form. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, Angelina. You know what? She actually looks like the fish. She actually looks a little bit. The fuck are y'all talking about? Oh, we're talking about fucking a fish. We're talking about fucking a fish from that one movie. And my babies, and my baby. You remember that scene? The little shrimp? Yeah, I do a pretty good shrimp impression from Shark Tale. You remember that little scene where the little shrimp, he wants to get away. God, that's a good movie. Might have to watch that again. Such a good movie. Yeah, it is good, eh? All right, let me start another poll, actually. Sup, mate? I want to say, keep up the work on the channel. I hope to see you go far, Guru style. Thank you, Trevin Hers. Thank you very much, friend. I hope to see me go far, Guru style too. Ain't no lizard people, it's about the fish folk. Sounds like a little Brandon Moreno. You should wear a suit for the JDM fight companion. Huge day. Maybe I will wear a suit. You know what? That seems like a big occasion, Joe. I've got a little tuxedo that I wore once for a video. We're there in the Dolphins, that movie, because dolphins be grape and fish in real life. Casual test. Do you know the quickest KO at middleweight? Hint, you mentioned his name. Quickest KO at middleweight. I was about to say Leon Edwards. Oh, yeah, it's Hamzat versus GM3, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's it. But Leon is at welterweight, I think. You're going to get a signature hat like the rest. Yup. Nope. Yup. Wait, I'll show you this little video. This is what I could wear. Because people got to know it's a big day. You're so right. And I do have a Jack Della Maddalena shirt that I brought. But I've been looking for it and I cannot fucking find it for the life of me. Which is a bit disappointing. But I wore this for a video once. That seems right. You got to look your best if Jack's going to win the belt home. So I think maybe I could... Whoa, moving his head behind his ear. Gay. Biggest undefeated loser. Biggest friend turned foe award. Explosive performance whilst having your head shaved, but also bringing a... I mean, God, that's one of my best videos ever. And the views show it. 85. And hello there, Beyonce's mama. Looking clean as fuck. You bringing us our drinks? You look like a waiter. I do look a little bit more like a waiter. Or like a flower boy at my auntie's wedding. So I'd like an order an appetizer, yeah. Oh, Lank Dog, you subscribed. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I was going to thank you for subscribing and I forgot. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here. 1, 6, 4, 6. I really believe Jack wins by TKO body shot. Why are people picking Bilal, mate? Because Jack's been taken down a few times in the past. You know what? Why are people picking Bilal? It's a dumb pick, isn't it? Jack's going to win easily. I subbed my N-word. Oh, you know I don't like that, mate. You know I don't like that. Because boring is winning and Bilal's king of boring. True. True, true, true. I subbed my N-word. All right, Chris Samuels, I'll thank you too, dude. But cool it. Cool it on the N-word. What are you, fucking fight fairy? Forever, sub and friend. I subbed my neighbor. That's more like it. JDM will beat the falafel face. I feel like a lot of people are picking JDM because we're hoping he gets slept. And like Guru said, it's picking violence. Yeah, you want to be on this on the JDM side. I don't know. I'm really surprised how many people are picking JDM. Thought everyone would be picking Bilal, but JDM does have a really great chance to do it. Listen, bros, Buckley's coming for that title. Nah, Buckley will never sniff the belt in his lifetime. Now, Luna Lovegood has the best base for MMA. Is Voldemort knows the best MMA base? Now, Luna Lovegood has... All right, what are we talking about? I'm surprised no one is picking Grasso. Yeah, that's because she's not going to win, dude. She's not going to win. Everyone sees... I prey on JDM losing. That's weird. Everybody trying to manifest a JDM win. I know. I wanted to be the cool guy that picked JDM and got it right. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'll be the same. But I am. Stop touching your face all the time. It gives off a sense of discomfort and that you're not comfortable in front of the chat. Try to break that habit. Trivia. All right. All right. Thanks for that. But I like to touch my face sometimes. So I'm going to keep doing it. But all right. I'll try for you. I feel like Buckley has a chance. Colby's washed. And sometimes I like to readjust. To readjust how I'm looking. You got to make sure the eyebrows are looking good. Lorenzo is him. That's why. Exactly right. Touch it more. YouTube blocked my comment saying I hate women MMA. No, I see that. Wait, well, you just said women's MMA. Okay. But yes, how are you going, Beyonce's mama? How are you going, young sir? Young compadre? Beyonce's mama, you might not be in the Tapology group. You should get into it if you aren't. Here, have a little look-see, my friend. Has everyone got their picks in? Everyone got their picks in for this week. Gotta get your picks in. If you want chance at mod. You're doing great, buddy. You know who else had a gay mustache? Hitler. I don't know, Hitler's mustache was pretty based, dude. Pretty based. It screams hell of a fisherman. All right, Redneck's predicted one fight. We've got Chandra Bondi, Tusha Breaking Bud. Everyone's got their picks in. There's me at the top. Jack's Jaden going for back-to-back wins. Chumma Joe on the thing. So base no one can have a rocket again. Yeah, true. That's actually pretty aura. So based that no one will ever put it on again. You're right. James Dillon, you're a genius, mate. You're an absolute genius. Do you guys think Guru started his stream a little bit earlier today? I want to join. Yeah, join. So he could end it so he could join in from mine. That makes sense, hey? He was like, I'll start my stream a little bit earlier. So when Lorenzo goes live, I'll be ready. If you go over to... Every night, the YouTube algorithm pushes you to my phone, but I don't want to be here. Well, I think you just need to realize that there's a reason they're doing that. The algorithm knows what's best for you. They know what you like, Anon user, and the longer you try and fight it, the more you'll hate yourself when you finally come around to the idea that I'm awesome, and this chat's the best. This live stream. This live stream's the best. Yep. See, Lank Dog gets it. But a non-user, let me just make sure of something. All right, that checks out. You're definitely real. Bilal by 4th round TKO. Yep, you've said that a lot this week, Simone Destroyer. I'm done hearing your prediction. I don't care anymore. I don't care now. Does your dad support your YouTube? I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows. But I think he would if I told him about it. But I'm not sure. I'm sure he'd be like, oh yeah, that's fine, mate. That's good. As long as you're doing what you want to do. Like, yeah, I trust you. I believe in you. Probably say something like that. I got something. I lost my feet. All right, let me do another poll. Let's do this one again. Actually, let's do this one. Sounds like you have a supportive father. Very. Is having a dad in your life gay? I'm not too sure. I wouldn't say it's gay, but you're definitely not as cool as the kids who don't have a dad. That's true. It's not gay to not have a dad, but the kids that don't have a dad, they're way cooler than you. You know, everyone knows that. Having both parents is pretty boring and lame. That's why I killed mine. What if you have an alcoholic dad? Well, that's pretty based. Especially if he hits you. That's doubling up. It's true. Yep, Ryan knows. Ryan's got both of his parents still with him. And he fucking hates it. Let's see who's live in the live streaming universe. Cat by fouls. No, you want both parents. It'd be ideal, I'm sure. I'm sure it would be ideal to have both parents. But I don't think you're losing out on much if you don't. You can make it work. Hate the background. Looks like Scotland's flag. Well, it's the Quebec flag. So people thought Strickland was based till he cried on Theo Von's pod. He did cry. I know. That was weak shit. Oh, this guy's live. Vampiric legs. Greetings, Alan Woke. Whoa. I just joined this guy's stream, and he's got Sean Woodson being an alien on the screen. So who knows what's happening over here? Who knows what's happening with this guy? But
officer, don't shoot.
But we're gonna ask this guy. Oh, he's got 12K. I've never heard of this guy in my lifetime. And any of you's heard of him? Vampiric legs. He's got like 13K. I just see a normal photo. Yeah, true. Just he's got Woodson's Instagram up right now. Hey, dude. Great stream, but you should think about ending soon and rating someone small. Just a little bit of advice, you know. Never harms. I don't think. Just in case, because he probably hasn't thought about it. He probably hasn't thought about ending his stream to raid someone.
Every time I
So I'll just put it out there.
legs get longer.
I'll just put it out there just in case. Hey, dude, great stream, but you should think about ending soon and raiding someone small? Question mark.
Handsome young fellow. Hey, handsome young fellow.
Come on.
Probing video. Crazy.
Tasteful raid. Very polite.
Hey, dude, great stream, but you should think about ending soon and raiding someone small.
Yep.
Like who, Lorenzo predicts? Like who?
Oh, I wonder.
Like fucking who?
I wonder, bro. Oh, is he gonna look me up?
Video on your deepest fears, please? No Jew.
Oh, I wonder as well.
Plan on leaving Canada eventually, or will you just never buy a house? I don't know. The goal
I'll
is
say
to get rich enough to buy a house.
Anyone,
right?
your choice.
To where you don't even care about politics.
I don't care. Just an idea. I don't even care who you raid, bro. It's not up to me. Would you ever date a black?
I'm
No.
going out on a limb for you. If your shit isn't good.
Oh, here he is.
If your shit isn't good.
Hey, he's looking at me.
Well, you're streaming, and then you're coming into my stream. Maybe you should focus on your own stream.
Anyone. No. Your choice. No. I shouldn't do that.
You're better than this. cooler. He's looking fresh, yeah. Like Tony has died.
What?
Brother.
Right, come on. Lend a raid.
A lot off YouTube, not a crazy amount.
Look, guys, we're on his screen. We did it.
Buddy, we got to get the mustache in order, pal.
What?
Holy smokes, man. You got that 28 people watching? He's view-mogging me right now. Holy shit.
I am mogging him. 13K? You're washed, dude. Give it up. Give up the dream, mate. You're never going anywhere.
Oh, wow. I don't know, man. You're a little bit goofy.
Is Papa giving me a raid or what? Little bit goofy. What have I done?
Oh, he may be view-mogging me in the live department, but boy howdy are his thumbnails shit.
This guy's just shitting on me.
That guy's sick. I love that guy, bro.
That guy's just shitting on me. What did I even do to that guy?
Oh.
But boys, his thumbnail shit. All I did was ask politely for a raid. And he's calling me goofy.
Not a crazy amount off YouTube. No.
Shitting on my mustache, even though it's awesome. Call him an N-word.
Shut up, Tony has died.
You
Phenomenal
stupid,
Instagram.
dirty.
The guy, he's already at 2K. The guy's making a mile a minute, brother.
Roasted and toasted. He did. He put me in the stew and he cooked me. What a fucking arsehole. And all I did was politely ask, and he thought he should go on a fucking roast session. The roast of Lorenzo Predicts. Starring Vampiric Legs.
But he guy. Honestly, like, this compared to Guru just because of the interaction. Yeah, I mean, sure.
What did I do wrong, you know?
Moving to the
You look like you have a beautiful mother. You hit the nail on the head there, Chris Samuels. You don't get this without getting something else.
He's from Tirana. I hate the traffic and the demographics.
Absolutely. Tell him he's a soulless ginge.
The Mike Beltran video
Whoa.
is going to be next.
Just politely asking for a raid, and you start firing shots.
How's it going? Lorenzo exposed.
I'll keep that
Garry licked his lips.
in mind when I'm the biggest thing on the fucking platform, you skinny ginger cunt.
No, he also has a YouTube.
Oh, fam roasted you, alright? He did.
Joe Rogan at 15 is absurd. Laura Sanko is worse than Joe Rogan, bro. Doug Sexton.
With hostility.
See you later. Alright, see you, dude.
Don't say all that, Jesus. No, I won't say that. You're right. I won't say that, no. I just said, whoa, just politely asking for a raid and you come with hostility?
Mentally challenged person.
I would fucking knock this guy out. I would knock this guy out right in his face, I reckon. He looks chinny. Anyone reckon he looks chinny as fuck?
Politely asking for a raid and you come with hostility?
Oh, he's read it. He's pulling me up again?
Lorenzo, you're probably Italian, so you should know.
Thank you.
Don't mess with the fucking Don, okay?
The Don.
I don't know, pal. I just don't like people coming in here begging, you know. Akira, people...
Begging? What does he get off with calling me a beggar? One little question and it's a begging. I came in like casually asking. Well, people are always quick to throw around the hard R. It's insane.
Sanko would be a good commentator.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. What's his channel name? Yeah, I've actually never seen him before. Vampiric Legs is his name. I just don't like when people come in begging.
Because you're streaming, you should be focusing on doing that, or focusing on making better content than kind of coming in here e-begging. Let's be honest, but brother, you're e-begging.
E-begging? No.
I'm sorry.
No.
What are your thoughts on Dominic Reyes, dude?
No. This guy doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. Why does he look like Sherman from Peabody and Sherman? He does exactly look like that. You're right. He does look like that.
No, I do not listen to Heavy Hands. I've seen a bunch of their stuff, but I have not.
Lorenzo is such a douche. He does that to a lot of streamers. All right, Email Mason. Wasn't that the fucking loser that got on that panel the other day and started crying about Guinea the Vinny and shit? All right, Email Mason. Do you watch Pornhub? No. Actually, looking motherfucker. That's accurate. Yeah. All right, Stuart Little. Thanks for that one. Electronic begging. Roy Val does him so bad. Yeah, wait for that fight then, mate. Cap fucking chins him easily. Good. P-word is evil.
Is kind of the most average one. VAMP.
Say you might be begging, but at least you won't end up in ginger hell.
Dude.
I won't say that.
Call me.
You
Hey,
kind of
boy.
look like Sam.
Hey, boy, over here, boy.
Sam Patterson.
It's CP promoter. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Senko goes crazy.
Ed Sheeran.
I don't want her to.
I wanted us to be friends,
Appreciate you being here.
but I'll remember this.
I'm not sure yet. Because I feel kind of greasy. Because I don't want to buy the pay-per-view.
Greasy, is he sending shots again? Nah, he is.
Might be kind of wonky. Especially if the...
Nah, he just called me a greasy furball.
And then be kind of lame.
Cap the guy who couldn't outstrike McIver, are you serious? Yeah, takedown threat, change his shit. Roy Val ain't gonna take him down. Alright, I finished it off with, alright Ed Sheeran, I wanted us to be friends, but I'll remember this. Is he a vampire? Because he can't bear a second of...
What they cost here, inflation.
I don't know.
Are you a cock? No. No.
Unreal.
Bro, do you think you were a little harsh to Lorenzo? He was only being polite.
He was. He was only being polite. It's very true, CSP promoter. Very true. What's he gonna say to that, huh? Tough guy? This guy just thinks he's got the biggest dick in town.
I don't like when people try to come in here and play games, okay? And now you're on an alt. Kind of look like Sam Patterson.
Oh, he thinks I'm you.
Who's Sam Patterson?
Wasn't he does that?
Is he a fighter?
Lorenzo wasn't being polite.
Oh, that guy.
That is a gaslighting tactic.
That's a shout.
And now he's back on an alt? God damn it, CSP.
Ginger, hell, I'm not ginger. It's just the weird ass lighting. Look.
Damn it, guys. He's not ginger, he reckons? What games is he trying to play? What game's he trying to play? You're ginger, Joe Pfeiffer. Don't fucking lie. Is your old Enzo? It's all starting to make sense, yeah. Did he just say he isn't ginger? That's exactly what he said. And now he's getting close to the camera. So we can all see. Like, one thing is bad.
That looks worse. That looks worse.
It's one thing to be ginger, but to deny it...
If we, it's just weird-ass lighting, okay?
Yeah, it's weird lighting that's making you ginger, bro. What is he saying?
Brown.
Yeah, get a little bit closer, mate. I'm sure it will turn black.
Like people who don't give him money. How those people were.
He just needs a little bit closer, I reckon.
Nickel, no.
Gosh. To deny your ginger in front of your peers is to deny your gingerness in front of Jesus. Look up Simon Fair. No, I'm good. You should get a mustache, you reckon? He'd look way better with a mustache. Dude is Howdy Doody and Ron Howard's Howdy Doody. Rumor is he brought that heavy bag 2 years ago to wipe the dust off it every weekend. Just to... Oh, yeah, I didn't even see he's got a heavy bag. Is being ginger bad? It's definitely not good. Yeah, he's a ginger. Head more orange than Garfield. You won't regret it, I promise. Alright. Alright, I'll do that soon. Yeah, he's definitely a ginger. Bro, who said Sam Patterson? I'm done with that casual. This is true. Just like your mustache, it would be a crime not to accept you were a pedophile. No, just because I have a bit of facial hair doesn't mean I'm a pedophile, mate. Completely different scenarios you're talking about, dude. Completely different. That guy denying his gingerbility is nothing. Is nothing compared to that. I made a tuna marinara paste, fettuccine. Do you think DDP could finish Hamzat? I do. I do think he would finish Hamzat. I don't think Hamzat gets 5 rounds with him. Yep. Yeah, but that's okay. I don't know, buddy. That mustache is conclusively the mustache of a pedophile. No, that's not true. That's not true, dude. Come to Australia. Come to Australia. Well, if that's the case, then Australia's got like millions of pedophiles walking around. We've got like a stupid amount. It's insane. We need to be locked up. Just explode. What is Chris Samuels doing? We just explode Australia and get rid of it then, because we've got that many pedophiles walking around. It's insane. If that's what we're going off. How does he finish him, Lorenzo? He Darce choked him. He Darce choked him out cold in the 4th round or the 3rd round. He submits him. I know. Hamzat relentlessly grapples, puts himself in a bad spot because he's gassed out. How do you know, Lorenzo? How do you know? Do you like me? Australian people have a lot of pedos? No, I'm just saying, if he's going off, this is the mustache that concludes you being a pedophile, then a lot of Aussies have mustaches. Did you see what happened to Sean Strickland when he was here? He turned into one, apparently. JDM is being so disrespected right now. You know what I've noticed about JDM? He's being a little bit of a cheeky fucker. He's being a little bit of a cheeky fucker. You can't das a wolf, man. Okay. All right. He's being real cheeky. He's like calling Bilal boring and I don't know. He's being a little bit cocky. I don't like it. But God, he's nonchalant. You are a sus guy, you know. Police case onto you. DDP cannot finish Hamzat. I'm from South Africa. I watched DDP train. He is not looking good. Okay. Okay, but I'm sure he'll be fine, mate. I'm sure he'll be fine. He will finish Hamzat. It'll all come back at him when Bilal finishes him in round 4. We'll see about that, Bronson, but no chance. No chance. That guy that we went and visited, he got so up on the defense real quick. You know, Dougie's corner, had a laugh, had a good time. That guy's like, didn't like that I had more views than him, went to shit on the thumbnails, told me this isn't how I should be running my stream, and this and that. He got really on the pent up. Like we're just heading over there to be a great charming guy. And he was like, oh, let me get onto this guy. Do you shower often? I do shower sometimes. I get a ton of shit for my mustache. People call it a porn stash, no clue why, and it always leaves me confused. Yeah, I suppose maybe I did think about it, but I never thought when I made this channel that nearly like every third person that joins is going to comment on the mustache. I suppose because I live in Australia and it is fairly common. Which is unfortunate because I'd like to be unique rather than a lot of people. I couldn't believe Guru is 6'4". Now, well, you got to remember Mighty Mass is 5'5", so at best Guru is 6'1". Who said all that? I'm the guy that we just went. Grow a goatee, you would mug. All right, settle down. But no, I don't think I'm going to grow a goatee. Nor do I think I'd be able to grow a good one. When Lorenzo kisses all the mustache, is going to go in the girls. Oh, you know what, Anfil Muhammad? I've said it time and time again. You're not a pleasure to be here. You're annoying. You're annoying. You're always saying shit. I think you're too foreign. That's what it is, dude. That's what it is. You're too foreign. I just don't know about you. Every time I read your message, I'm like, here we go, another Anfil Muhammad message. I'll say it how it is. You're fucking annoying as. You're annoying as, and I hate you. I really, really hate you. I know you're a dedicated fan. Oh, boss, you noticed now. Now, I've been reading your shit. I've been reading. I've been reading it. It sucked. We don't like foreigners here, just like all Muhammads. I'm out. See you at the night stream if I'm up. All right, see you then. Of course. Of course, boss. You notice now? he's claiming it. I didn't think anything of it. I think if you're young, you can have a nice mustache. People just want to shit on you. High likelihood of being Nubby. No, that's not Nubby. That's Anfil Muhammad. He's been here many, many times. You can always tell when Nubby joins. He's got no idea how to hide it. His annoyingness just shines right through his ult. You can always pick when he's here. He just tried before. Nubby just tried before to hide amongst the chat. He came in, said something about a JDM body shot. I fucking seen him instantly. He came in and he said, I've got JDM by body shot in the 4th round. And I was like, yeah, you're not fooling anyone. Hidden from the channel. Are you going to cry if Bilal wet blankets? No, I won't cry. JDM's a Virgo and a Ginge. Can't lose. You know what? And JDM's actually got Italian heritage. Same as Marvin Vittori, Giacomo Della Maddalena. So he's probably got a granite chin. Same as Vittori. Italians have granite chins. So I'm more confident in Jack now. Guru way taller than 6'1", who towered over DDP. Yeah, no, Guru's a big boy. He's humongosaurus. That mustache bit is such a low effort troll. Some are from people who can't grow one as well. Yeah, no, I never take any offense to the mustache. I like the way it looks. It ties the face in. And it's just something to pick out. I think Americans they just don't see a lot of people rocking a mo these days. But yeah, in Australia, you wouldn't even notice. You wouldn't even notice. JDM, Ivan Milat, Bilal. I don't know who that is. Damn, Lorenzo, 36 viewers. Yeah, we're big time, dude. We're big time. Even though our thumbnails are shit, according to that fucking ginger anorexic loser, even though I'm pretty skinny myself. Mike, I have a mustache, which is thicker than him. Lorenzo, put the mustache up from the ends. See, even that was annoying. Even that was annoying. What is your ancestry, Lorenzo? I'm not sure. Are you a Lebo? No, I am not. How often do you shave the beard and sideburns? Aussie, you don't know Ivan Milat? No, like the average. People here will think you're a cop. I had one before I could grow the beard. I heard it all the time from dudes with peach fuzz on their face. Shit. 45 now. We got 45 people in here. Holy shit. Like the stream. You know what it is? People want to talk about how humongous Guru is. So let's come in. Gather around. Let's have a look at him, everyone. Let's have a look at our big aquatic hippo. Our big wildebeest. That is the MMA Guru. And down to 32 viewers. Well, that was cool for a bit. Ivan Milat is a serial killer. Well, thank you. Like the stream if you could. That would be awesome. There he is. There he is. There's our big boy. There he is, guys. There's our king. You reckon Guru's meat's under 4? All right. We'll look at the photo of him. And I know you read the title and it said Guru is huge. But we're not talking about his meat size, Sammy. Maybe find another place for that one. Because that's fucking gay. Guru watching from his burner. Yeah, he's definitely watching. He wants to hear about how big he is. He loves hearing us talk about him. Guru, you looked huge, dude. You looked huge. Still fat, but. Still fat. Still ginger as fuck. Your hair actually looks weirdly ginger in this one. Really handsome, though, I will say. And... you've been copping some flack on the arm? You've been copping some flack on the arm? Look at this one. And then you've got my arm over there. No, seriously, there's something going on with that. That really does look night and day different. Like, you can't even lie. That arm is fucking way bigger than that one. That's like a frail little arm. Nice veiny idea, I bet. Guru needs some sun. He does need some sun. He's very pale too. When can we get a Guru Fight Fairy racism stream? Goon arm. Yeah, he's been gooning. Would you ever do a joint live with Fight Fairy? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. Probably not. No, I wouldn't. It would do numbers. It would feed families. It would. It would, but no. No, I wouldn't. This is crazy, but I'm assuming it has to do with the way he lifted furniture and shit. Yeah, he must have, when he was delivering couches, he must have only been picking them up with that one right arm. Yeah, you're so right. That's spot on. It's a foreground, you doorknob. It's foreground, you doorknob. No, but speaking of doorknobs, I think that's how he opens doors, with that arm only. No, but it's not about foreground. You're an idiot if you don't think that arm is way bigger than that one. It is. It is. Most of your arms, your right arms are bigger than your left if you look at them. My right arm is bigger than my left arm as well. It's not only the wanking. You do everything with this arm. You do everything. This arm just fucking sits there and flails in the wind. So everyone's dominant hand is a little bit stronger and musclier. Like, I can't even really throw a fucking good punch with this one. But God, I would chin anyone with my right. The definition is crazy in comparison, yeah. Yeah, he's a gooner. He's a gooner. But all that free time, I'm not surprised. The after stream goon sessions are vicious. Dude, I'm starting to feel bad for his penis. I'm really starting to feel bad for it. And look, I can see Guru's gooning progress is going well. His right arm is much bigger. It's the only one he replied to. What did he say? It is bigger by an inch, but the angle isn't helping. Okay. My right is bigger, but I'm left-handed. Anaconda squeeze. But you know what? You know why Guru probably wanks so much? Because if my meat looked as big as his probably does with his tiny ass hands, I'd be wanking all the time as well. No wonder he always says he has an 8-incher. I'm sure in his hands anything's 8 inches. So I'd be wanking all the time too if I had those little midget ass hands. Made my penis look humongous. You ever try to throw a football with your non-dominant hand? Makes you feel like a damn girl for a sec. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I can't. Guru probably into BBWs, yeah. It is crazy. So it's not. Guru would have Riz, in my opinion. I don't know. No, I wouldn't say so. Depends. I could imagine him having a little bit of aura, a little bit of pull when he walks into the room, just because everyone looks at him and he's like, holy shit, that guy's humongous and fat. But I reckon Guru seems like the guy that's got the nonchalant, mysterious, I'll let it come to me. No, I'll just sit here. He probably looks around the room, clenching his jaw, and he waits for them to come to him. I don't see him moving in like that Marlon guy. Like, I got put in timeout and left. Oh, were you still over there, CSP promoter? We've left a while ago. Yeah, I doubt he's got, like, a silver tongue. You know, I reckon it's like, oh, yeah. Hates to talk about YouTube, but also loves it at the same time. Like, comes at it with the energy of, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. And then, oh, YouTuber, really? Yeah, no, it's all right, but... Low, I put Guru definitely a torta pounder. I don't know what that is. He's got to do 5-minute rounds and switch from left to right. He does. Vampire Legs banned me. What did you guys do over there? Guru would have Riz, in my opinion. All right, settle down on the Guru glaze, guys. Come on. I don't know. I reckon he would... I don't reckon he would do much. Like, I don't see him seeing a pretty girl and going and talking to her. He'd have that, oh, I hope she comes talk to me approach. Guru has Ricky Gervais Riz. He starts practicing his jab mid-convo with a chick. I stay home with my millions. Yeah. He'd have that, I reckon he'd have that JDM Riz. So I just stream all day and I try to win. Not to alarm anyone, but we've only gained 1 subscription since going live, which is weird, seeming we had like 46 people in here before, which seems like a big, juicy stream. But then, like, we're not getting a lot of subs out of it. But it's not like that's the only reason I go live. So I'm not even going to get too stuck onto you guys. But God, that sucks. Hey, that was me. That was you, Rich. Oh, okay. Well, I'll still thank you. Even though it's been shit progress and we haven't really hit the heights we wanted to. That's fine, dude. Y'all better like the stream. Yep. You tell him. Brother. Guru got that Epstein Riz. I don't even know what that is. That Epstein Riz? Okay. Yeah, that is a cool photo, though. There's no denying that. That is an awesome photo. Just aura, that's cool. And out of all the people you could meet in the UFC world, like, he meets Demetrius, like the most irrelevant champion we've ever had. Like, meet someone better. You know? That's what I thought when I first seen it. Really? That little midget dog who was irrelevant. Rome wasn't built in a day. Absolutely, lank dog. Everyone knows that. Rome was not built in a day. Mum keeps asking me to get a job. Mum, I'm putting in the foundations for an empire that will feed us millions. You just don't get it. Famous New York financer Jeff Epstein. He's a really great man. What are you talking about? No, I was joking. Of course, DJ's the GOAT. Well, I don't know if he's the GOAT. The GOAT at not pulling in any numbers. Oh, God, what a midget. Nah. I got a pic like that with Joel Romero, but I look more like DJ next to him. Okay, as long as you're honest. All right, here you go. 1647 Witcher _Rivia forever sub and friend and a good pal and a friend. Got carried away with that one, but I don't know. Got a little bit carried away. If you could meet a fighter, who would you pick? I really wouldn't want to meet a fighter because I reckon it'd be awkward. It would definitely be awkward. Like, yeah, it'd be fine to meet JDM, but really it would be an awkward encounter where I'd be like, yeah, good to meet you, mate. Like, your boxing's so good. You're awesome. And they'd be like, yeah, it's good to meet you as well. I've seen your stuff online and yeah, you're pretty funny. It would just be awkward. But maybe Ilya. Who would make it more so? Who would make you real comfortable and take the awkwardness away? Because God, me and JDM would just go band for band on who's more awkward and fucking and unsettled. So I don't know. Like Drickus would be cool. Drickus would be cool. What's the best move to end a match? I'm not too sure what you want from that. Tom for sure. Yeah, Tom would be great. Hamzat, no. Ian Garry would make you feel comfortable and put you at ease, and he'd be real warm and inviting. Rob would be cool, but I feel like Rob would be like a little bit awkward energy. Like, oh yeah, mate, yeah, we can take a photo. I want someone that, you know, you'd have a good, like Tom would be good. I reckon you'd ask Tom a question and he'd entertain it. Dominic Reyes, you mean Ian's wife would? You know what, Luke? I don't get down with the cuck jokes when it comes to Ian Garry. That's something you got to learn quite early. Me and Ian Garry friends. Me and Ian Garry are good friends, and I think he's a great role model and stand-up father and husband. Yeah, so just cool it. Call it if you want a place here. I think he's a great man. Yep. Volk would be cool. Volk would be cool. I want someone to get excited that I'm meeting them. just me, I get it. Charles Radke, yeah, okay. Should get an eternal MMA fighter on. No. No, I'm never going to do any UFC. I hate that take. The take that Ian Garry's a good guy. That he's a good guy. He is a cuck, though. Why is he a cuck? Why is Ian Garry a cuck? You tell me. Ian is the kind of guy you want in your corner for sure. You tell me why Ian Garry's a cuck. Because his nutritionist is his wife's ex-husband, but who really cares? You know, who really cares? I don't think they're still shagging, and I reckon that Ian Garry's just a comfortable man, and that nutritionist is always around his son because they have a kid together. Like it makes sense to me. He took his wife's last name, so everyone in the family has the exact same last name. It's just the last name. Who gives a fuck? Like, oh, he's so not a man for taking the girl's last name. What a fucking bitch. Like, who cares about that stuff, you know? Who cares? He's not less of a man or anything like that. If anything, he's more of a man that he'd put his ego aside and take her last name, so they're all don't like anything about what you said respectfully. No, that's fine, but how's he a cuck? You know, I just don't get it. To me, Ian Garry's a good guy. He's a good guy, great father and role model. I thought the last name was the ex-husband's last name. Yeah, I think it might be. I'm not too sure. Like they were married before, and when she married the nutritionist, her name turned to Machado. And then her kid that she has with him, his last name is Machado. And then he got with her, they had a kid. And instead of that one's name's Garry, the other one's name's Machado. All of their names are Machado Garry. It's one big family. No, it's her maiden name, I think. And so, are you going to grow a beard? No. Ian Garry's mindset is what everyone needs. Exactly right. Ian Garry's mindset is what everyone could use a bit of. Not letting your fucking ego... Like that, they've got a great family. I like it. Bro defends cucks with his life. No, I just think it's fine. I'm gonna give my point of view on a subject. I think Ian Garry's a good guy. And I'll do the same as well. I wouldn't care about a fucking name. Now everyone in that family, her whole book thing is weird. That is weird. That's a good point. She does have a book about, you know, getting in with athletes, and being the wife of an athlete. And she kind of scouted him. She's much younger. I definitely get that stuff. But all the nutritionist is his wife's ex-husband. God, what a cuck he is. They definitely are fucking. Being a stepdad is an L. What? I don't know about that. I don't think he's a bad person, but he's definitely a weird dynamic for sure. He's fucking annoying as shit, though. Don't get me wrong. He's annoying as fuck. Hate his media day interviews. The way he acted after the Shavkat fight, fucking annoying. Don't actually like the guy. I really used to, but he's really started pissing me off. With with just how his persona and stuff. But what doesn't piss me off is any of the last name stuff, any of the hangs out with his nutritionist. That's all fine. That doesn't. Being a stepdad takes courage. It does. What's for lunch, Lorenzo? Not sure. Who cares though? Exactly right. Who cares? Who cares? What does his last name have to do with anything? You know who really pisses me off? Guys like John Jones who like beat their wife and stuff. Like John Jones is like loved and Ian Garry's hated and he's like a great father and great guy. and then everyone likes Jones way more than Ian Garry. Did you see the clip of him saying he won't fight until offered a title shot? Oh, gosh. Moicano thoughts? Yeah, Moicano's a cool guy. Cool guy. Jones would cuck Garry. When he had printed Jeff Neal's mugshot on a shirt. I don't know. Didn't really care about that. Hype it up. I suppose a little bit dog. But also, Jeff Neal's weak if you know, that would get to you. I don't think it did. Wouldn't say Jones is live, but by some majority, no. Man, how was CP not able to finish him when he gassed out? Because there was no sort of urgency with him like Pereira and Sean in their last matches. I think, you know, the fighting nerd thing got to him. Gene Silver coming off a highlight reel. Well, not really, but Ruffy as well. And then also something that I didn't like about Carlos is after the fight, he tweeted, "Sorry, guys, I let you down. I really tried to get the finish." Which makes me think like he was really thinking about the finish and delivering us a good finish. Like, dude, we just wanted you to win, if anything. You can win by decision. You don't have to always finish them just because you're a fighting nerd. It feels like he was posturing up and standing up with 50 seconds to go to try and get a good highlight at range when you could have just ground and pounded him and maybe finished him and it wouldn't have been as cool. The Magny shit was fucked up saying he beats kids. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, there's heaps of stuff. Yeah, Ian Garry's a piece of shit. You're right. Yeah, I forgot about that too. But I'm more of the cuck stuff. You know, I don't think Ian Garry's a cuck that lets... You know who's a cuck? Sean O'Malley's a fucking cuck. I don't think Ian Garry lets people fuck his wife. I don't think so. But you know who does? Sean O'Malley. But people do call Sean a cuck, but Ian Garry gets called a cuck way more than someone who actually lets their wife get fucked. Who cares if someone is a cuck? Well, that cuck shit last name stuff is just icing on the top. You know what's crazy is the song Layla is written about a woman that Eric Clapton stole from another singer-songwriter. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, that Sean clip is pathetic. That is shit. How is that kid inbred? But you're right. Magny said he'd whoop. Oh, dude. I forgot all about that shit, man. I really forgot all about that stuff. Magny said he gives his son a little smacking and Ian Garry, oh, dude. You pissed me off. I forgot about that. And every time he tried to talk at the press conference, Ian Garry would start yelling, "You fucking hit kids." Like, oh, dude, that actually sucked. And he's flipping off Neil Magny like he's the worst person ever, trying to paint this narrative that he's fighting some evil monster who fucking hits kids. You're right. Ian Garry's a piece of shit, annoying cunt. But he's not a cuck guy that lets his nutritionist fuck his wife, and he's such a bitch for changing his last name to fit his kids' names and his wife's name. Like, I don't think... That doesn't bother me. But you're right, that Neil Magny shit sucked. God, he was so annoying for that. And I really liked Ian Garry. Like, when he first got in, when he said, an Irishman once said that we're not here to take part, I was like, all right, I'll get around this guy. And then the song Canan finish, that was elite. God, who does shit like that? Even like, that's like JDM level combo, even better. Like, those body shots weave back. Garry uses his kid as a shield and he shat bricks that one time. Ghosted the presser guy, has stage fright. I don't know what you mean about the presser, but I suppose you could say he's using his cute ass little kid as a prop to get liked. Because God, that kid's cute and he's so likable. He's a cute little munchkin. I get it. You know what? Maybe that's why I like Garry. I always say he's a good dad and he's got a good family. He does a good job at getting exposure, though. Can't lie. Yeah, I've seen, did you... And that little clip of him giving his son the M&Ms to go give to Jack. God, Ian Garry's a good guy, isn't he? He's such a good guy. Should I bet on Bilal? No. You should bet on Jack. You should bet on Valentina. JDM has to slip on a banana peel to lose, is that guy's name. You want easy money? Bet on me, JDM. The open relationship is weak. I still fuck with Sean. Yeah, I don't know how you can sleep at night knowing that another guy is with your woman. Like, that pisses me off. That would piss me off. But maybe, and it's annoying that I feel like maybe I'd be too jealous sometimes. But no chance. Would that ever happen, dude? God damn it. Wouldn't even, like, it would fucking pain you to see a guy slap your girl in the ass, let alone meet up with a guy for coffee to discuss whether he wants to shag her. That is some weird shit. That must be shit you do when you're famous and, like, completely dejected from the relationship, kind of only there for his daughter, but his mind is on fucking other girls and that are really good looking and stuff, I reckon. Layla rubbing Buck's arm was kind of wild though. Yeah, that was I suppose she's just a friendly girl. I suppose she's just friendly. Oh, and what did you say, Mike? I wouldn't follow in his footsteps, but that's not my hang-up. I just don't care for the way he presents himself like the next Conan believes it, which is worse. Future short notice gatekeeper. I don't reckon so. Oh. Damn it, I clicked on something else. I don't reckon so. I reckon he will hold the belt. Mike Lane, he's 27 years old. And I don't see how he sticks around at the top of the sport and never touches it. Like, he matches up well against anyone you can name. Like, Ian Garry's got a style to beat them. Shavkat, I reckon he beats him in a rematch. He could beat Bilal. He's got great takedown defense and grappling. I reckon Ian Garry holds the belt one day, 100%. And I reckon he might even take it off Jack Della as well. But I get it. He is ridiculously annoying. And every time I see him these days, he's more and more annoying. And I don't agree with his personality, the way he acts and presents himself. You're right. But all the shit flack he gets about his family life and how his nutritionist, who was probably like, is capable of doing a job, he brings him along as his nutritionist so that guy can also hang out with his kid. Like, that's nice. That's nice. He hired that guy who's his wife's ex-husband so he can hang out with his kid on the road and stuff. And they're all a family that hangs out on the road. Sounds like a great guy to me. Enzo, if Prater shows up that doesn't smoke, he is cooked. I don't know. I don't reckon the smoking had a lot to do with it. Garry's mediocre everywhere, good nowhere. I reckon he's elite on the feet. Name one other person that could have done that Song Kanan combo that he did in the welterweight division. That fast, body shot, weave back, 1-2. Like, I don't think anyone can do that at welterweight. I reckon he's elite. Elite on the feet. Timing, speed. JDM could do it. Probably not as fast. JDM does have good combos as well. You're right. JDM's got great combos as well, but not as fast. And that is a JDM combo. Elite. He ain't knocking anybody out cold. Yeah, but he doesn't need to knock people out to be elite. You know, he doesn't have elite power, but he does have elite timing and speed. That Song Kanan combo is out of this world. It really is. He looks great against Prates and he impressed by surviving against Shavkat. Yeah, I reckon he makes up the difference and beats Shavkat in a rematch. I want to go see that. Let's go see that combo again. Just to really put it into perspective. Because, God, that's good. And also it was a rocky debut, but even the pullback counter he got against Jordan Williams, like, only elite fighters do that. He's got Chris Sparse boxing, that's got to mean something. Decent takedown defense too, yeah. Really good takedown defense, not even decent. Like, who takes him down? Shavkat fucking went through, I don't even know what to call it, but Jesus. Look at this, though. Look at this. Incredible UFC fight. One of the greatest comebacks in history. Like, that's not one of the greatest comebacks in history. He got dropped for a second and then dominated him every other time. Bilal got them Canelo kicks. Almost had his back. That's it. Shavkat almost had his back and that's it? Or Ian Garry almost had his back? He has mediocre striking. It isn't an X factor at the top level. Just my JDM's personal opinion. Mediocre striking, you cannot say that. You cannot say Ian Garry has mediocre striking. Maybe you're too caught up on how good JDM is. I think that's your problem, dude. You're comparing his striking to JDM. Anyone's striking is mediocre. But compared to Jeff Neal, Shavkat, Buckley, Ian Garry schools those guys. I know he's... Look at this. Let's look at this for a little second. Just really breathe it in. Woo! He almost subbed Shavkat, he did. Weird ass tape. He looked way better on the feet than Shavkat. I don't think Shavkat outstruck him. He was making Shavkat look fucking dumb. Look at that. Oh my lord. In rounds 3, 4, and 5, he was outlanding Shavkat. Shavkat landed like 2 good punches in like round 1. He landed that good. That's a shitty tape. Watch the fight back. All right, I won't need to watch the fight back. In round 3, Shavkat's like relentlessly grappling. Like he's landing the better shit. He's landing him leg kicks, making him miss. Pum, 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 pum. Oh my lord. God, that's good. Is that not good? Oh my god. They just come out. They just shit out. I stopped hating on fighters when I started training Muay Thai. True. Maybe you need... This isn't a top-level opponent. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Shavkat's never doing something like that to that guy. Never throwing a combo like that in his life. It's the eye test. What do you see with your eyes? Like, I know he probably doesn't do a combo like that to a really good person, but the fact that he has that in his pocket... he standing guillotines him. Who does? Shavkat standing gillies that guy. But Shavkat is an elite striker. Yeah. But can you even really see JDM doing something like that? Like JDM lands great combos. On par combos maybe. But JDM isn't... Prates doesn't do that. Prates couldn't dream of that. He couldn't dream of that. Prates combos are shit. He throws one good straight. He looked good against Shavkat, but he lost 3-2 fair and square. No argument. He did lose fair and square due to the grappling and the holding against the fence, but he was winning the exchanges on the feet. If he wasn't, why did Shavkat want to grapple so much? He was winning the exchanges on the feet. They did nothing in the first 2 rounds, but then in round 3, Ian Garry was looking better. Round 4, Garry was landing the better stuff. Round 5 and stuff, he was the better striker. He really was. Prates has 4 KOs. Ian has none. He is an average striker. All right, Jesus. If that's how you want to measure it, that's just how it's dumb. That sounds so dumb, it feels like you're trying to rage bait me. Prates has 4 KOs. Ian has none. He is average striker. That sounds like some basic ass shit. Let's end the hate with Blau. After Prates eliminated the takedown threat, he outstruck Garry easy. I do not know about that, dude. If you're measuring someone's KOs on why they're not a good striker, then you need to chill. I don't think he beats Buckley, JDM, Shavkat, Brady. Could definitely prove me wrong, though. He could. No rage bait, just shooting the shit. It seems like that. Buckley's got more KOs than Ian Garry as well. He's not a fucking better striker than him. Like, Wonder Boy barely gets KOs. Prates probably has more than him. Garry beats nobody above him. He beats everybody above him. He beats Brady. He beats Bilal. He beats Shavkat in a rematch. He does. I think Ilya is the best striker in the UFC. Me too. I reckon so as well. At least the best boxer. Garry sucks, bro. He's average with no X factor. I reckon Usman takes Ian Garry. KOs mean jack shit when Magny 2 months off getting KOs. Charles Radke, Trevin Giles, and the Leech. Will people look back and say Wonderboy was overrated? No, nobody is shitty. Is shitty bricks about a certain part of his game. Yeah, but I don't think that matters. It's, he's elite. He's well-rounded, but not elite. I really reckon his stand-up is elite. Wonderboy was underrated, if anything. Wonderboy flawed. Average everywhere. Crazy. But that's fine. We'll get off the Ian Garry talk. because I feel like we'll just keep going round in circles. He's 27. He's 27 right now. And I really could almost guarantee it that he will hold the belt one day. He will hold the belt one day. Someone who's that well-rounded and that good everywhere, like his stand-up is going to be better than nearly everyone's. He's impossible to take down. We will be getting Bivol Berdabiev. And I love JDM. I reckon he's a bad matchup for JDM. I think these grapplers that have to get close to JDM, he's going to beat them every time and be way better on the feet. But someone like Garry, who's going to feint at JDM and leg kick and back up and not get into the pocket, jab, and then back up again and skate around the cage, I reckon that gives JDM problems. I know JDM's 28 and young. But I'm just saying, Ian Garry's even younger than Jack Della. And you look at Jack Della as like a new, fresh guy. Ian Garry's 27. That's crazy. I can't believe it. JDM versus Garry would go like Randy Brown versus JDM. Yeah, it could potentially. But Ian Garry's feints and footwork on the outside and jabs, it's night and day compared to someone like Randy Brown. Randy Brown's getting dropped by Chaos Williams and shit. Aldo versus Eamon Zahabi. I got Eamon Zahabi in that one. It's a toughie. It's an underdog. I'm not feeling confident about it, but I'm going for it. Yeah, but Garry lost in a boring decision to the top 5 JDM Coyotes top 5 opponent. All right. Your reasons are shit. JDM fought Gilbert Burns and Garry fought Shavkat. No shit. That's like polar opposites. Watchweight is very good at the moment. Going to be a good few years. Hopefully Bilal fucks off. When did Gary's career did he go vegan? I've got no idea. But yeah, welterweight is awesome. It's my favorite division in the UFC. You've got Shavkat undefeated. Ian Garry's fun. He's at least notable. Michael Morales is on his way up. Jacoby Smith. And then you've got guys outside the rankings as well. Like Brian Battle is cool. Randy Brown is cool. Gabriel Bonfim even. There's real cool guys on their way up as well. I reckon it's the best division in the UFC because there's got danger factor in it as well, but it's also got the best names at the moment. Like Prates, Neil, Jack, Shavkat, Buckley. Like Buckley, Shavkat, Jack, Garry, Prates, Brady. Like it's so much, anyone could hold it. It feels like any one of those guys could beat the other guy. Brady could, like Jack KOs Bilal, then gets beaten by Garry and Brady comes and beats him. Shavkat is an aura merchant. He isn't some world destroyer. Him and Burns are no different. Yeah, this guy's got bad takes every time this guy seems to have some baddies. Gilbert Burns was not top 5 when he lost to JDM. He was in the top 5, but I wouldn't say he was top 5 level. Yeah. Yes, he was. Burns was top 5 when JDM slept him. He was in the top 5. I think he was number 4. I want Bilal to win because he's from my city, but JDM is much more entertaining to watch. I know. Imagine JDM title fight. Every time you know he's going for a knockout, it'd be on the feet. Name one bad JDM fight. Kevin Holland is probably his worst fight. I actually watched that yesterday. UFC India posted it. And God, watching it back, I was like, he was schooling him. He was schooling Kevin Holland. This was easy. I can't believe that was close. Same guy Hamzat took to a decision. JDM slept him. Yeah, all right. But you can say that as well. Dan Hooker fucking slept him too. Still impressive. And so did Usman. But then it was Chimaev beat Usman. Still impressive. Jack had a badly broken arm in one. He has heart like a few others. He does. When you look at all of the people that Bilal's been fighting, name one that has more dog than Della has. Wonder Boy, Leon Edwards, Sean Brady. Like Jack Della shits on those guys when it comes to mentality and mindset. Maybe Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns is a dog. He's a dog. He's a tough guy. Why everyone hate Bilal for? I think it's just his style. They're all decisions. Ian got that dog in him. Yeah, but he wasn't one of Bilal's past guys. But Ian's got some dog in him. Got dropped by Son Kanan, came back. Like he did look like he was wilting, but he did survive the Prates onslaught. But he doesn't have JDM dog. I don't think anyone's got JDM dog. Bilal took broken arm Burns to a decision. Yeah, that's a good point. JDM finished Burns with one arm. Bilal took him to a decision with Burns with one arm. God, I hate Leon and Bilal. Two worst welterweights. Bilal talks shit about everyone. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. What will the betting odds be if JDM wins? JDM 18 win streak versus Brady Dominator. Brady Dominator. God, you gas him up so much. You talk shit, you get shit. Let me have a look at this guy, because I'm thinking that he's his own entity, but it might not be. It might not be. Let's see if this guy's channel got made yesterday. No. Looks real. Looks real. Yep. Islam's dad. Do you guys reckon if Brady minus 200 based on styles? No? Are you a retard? Dude, if he goes out there and beats Bilal, no way he's a fucking underdog against Brady. He just beat Brady. If he goes out there and beats Bilal, he's a decent favorite against someone like Brady. You need to settle down when it comes to Brady, dude. Bilal fucked that guy up. Based on styles, Brady's got like a very similar style to Bilal. If Bilal can't do it to Jack, then Brady can't. Yeah, if Brady gets top position versus anyone, it's over. Potentially. Chiesa was getting up and stuff, but also, Brady doesn't have the takedowns that Bilal does. I would say Bilal's got way better takedowns, better cardio, and sets a better pace. Better striking. Well, I don't know. The striking's pretty on par, because they were going pretty tit for tat in the striking. But Brady and Bilal were. I actually thought Brady was winning in the striking. He didn't fuck him up, lol. It was a standing TKO. He fucked him up. Who does that? Who does Bilal do that to? Bilal's never KO'd anyone to Sean, and he KO'd your boy. He did. Islam versus JDM is probably next. Yeah, I wonder what the odds would be for Islam versus JDM if JDM goes out there and beats Bilal. Surely he'd be a favorite. Bilal has bad takedowns in the open, away from the raw. Do you think he has any tools to deal with JDM's forward pressure and output in the open? I'm not too sure. Yeah, see, I don't, because Jack's going to be coming forward himself. He's not going to be gassing out, thinking, don't let him take you down. He's going to be thinking, put damage on this guy. Oh, there's a takedown defense. You know, he's fucking Leon's like in his head, I cannot get down again. Islam versus JDM is probably next. JDM will cast a spell. Falafel. I'm excited for the new guard. The Leon and Bilal era must end. It must. We need Burns gone, Bilal gone, Usman, Colby gone, and at the top we need Shavkat, Garry, Prates, Michael Morales, JDM. Brian Battle is the number 15. Brian Battle needs to take Neil Magny's place. And we need Jacoby Smith up there and Islam Dulatov. And who else is fun? Randy Brown can hang out. Jeff Neal needs to go. MVP can hang, sort of. Sendo finishes Garry off with Bilal and Leon. No. I still can't wrap my head around how Leon beat Usman twice. I know, yeah, a little bit weird. But he was a good style to beat him. But when you think about it, Usman has Brady and Bilal's style. But he was implementing it in the first one. And Chaos Williams and Jeremiah Wells, no to Sean. They can leave too. Jeremiah Wells is 38, I'm pretty sure. He's like 38. Reyes needs to complete his comeback art if he can. He does. You're right. You're right, mate. You know what? I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Bilal couldn't take Leon down in the 5th when he shot in the open. Bilal really needs his wall work to make this fight competitive. Yeah, true. And he won't be able to... Jack's not getting on to the fence a lot. Jack's got this. You're so right. Head kicked him, and then the next fight, Leon had too much aura, and Usman had none. So true. That is why I think he won. And it was in his hometown. C-level Leon. And yeah. Usman didn't have the balls to walk forward and put the strikes with the wrestling together after being a little bit gun-shy, taking his first career flatline KO. Absolutely right. They should have been Chaos Williams KOing Dalby. Bro got robbed. No, he didn't. Can we get a new poll? We can. We can, Greg. True, this one's been going for a while. I reckon Manel Cap absolutely beats Brandon Royval. And you know what? I'll go one step further and piss you guys off. He's the lock. He's a lock. No chance Brandon Royval beats Manel Cap. That'd be easy. That'd be easy. There's no doubt in my mind Manel Cap beats Brandon Royval when the day comes. So I'll happily go bam for bam with any of you guys. Put some underdog money on Royval because he's going to get chinned violently. You need to put a takedown threat in Manel Cap's mind. Otherwise, you're fucked. Otherwise, you are fucked, I reckon. Who's on your top 5 of all time? Number 1, George St. Pierre. Are we adding in the drug test and stuff? But George, Volk, nah. I was just gonna name 5 white guys there, 5 real white guys. Nah, but GSP, I don't really know. I haven't thought about a top 5. But all I know is George St. Pierre's the GOAT. That's all I know. And he's white too, which is a plus. Nah, just kidding. Nah, but George is number 1. See, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough one for me. Because I would say Anderson Silva, but only because I feel like I have to. But I don't know. My top 5 on just skill, George is number 1 for me as well. Yeah. Volk top 5? Nah, unfortunately not. But I don't know. Of what I've seen in my career, you can slide JDM there as well. I've been thinking about it. Wait till I get to 5. Do you think... No, I don't think Ilya and Islam will happen on 317. I reckon he'll fight Charles for the interim. And then I reckon they'll do Paddy Gaethje on the card as well. Silva can't be top 5. Yeah, he lost too many times. Demetrius is on there, number 2 maybe. Even though, I've never really gone and watched any of Demetrius's fights. Or really George St. Pierre's. I've not seen George St. Pierre versus Johnny Hendricks. Remember when Joe Rogan was preaching Usman was a better... Yes, I do remember that. Don't fall for Bilal propaganda. After I sleep Bilal, Islam will still duck tempera. Who else is really good? I don't know, man. Islam maybe is top 5. Aldo? No. God, no. No. Islam. Yeah, Islam. I was thinking about it. Silva or Jones, Izzy. Had a good take on Usman. I didn't see it. But I seen the beef and stuff. Islam and Habib called out, yep, Rogan is a casual, and the reason we lost Mighty Mouse and Askren. I think it's embarrassing. If he doesn't fight Ilya, we need to see it. All right. What was I saying? How do you not have Volk top 5? Just dismissed him. I have DC top 5 just because I like him. I don't know who goes in the top 5. It's a hard one. And I hate thinking about it as well. But yeah, Volk could be in the top 5. He's beaten Max 3 times. He's beaten Aldo. God, if he beat Islam, I reckon he would be. Islam can be GOAT of all time. I think he's in the top 3. He might be in the 5th. Oliveira, because I don't know who beats him out of there. Like I don't rate people when they go on and they lose a lot. Like Aldo, he's lost to Max. He's lost to McGregor and Volk. Lost to every featherweight champ. I don't think Aldo's it at all. Really don't think so. That weighs you down. Losing to every featherweight champion that's ever been, except for Ilya, that weighs you down. Nah. Death sentence? True. Didn't think about that. What was I doing before? New Age wins. Didn't beat Cairns. Also never lost to Cairns in the UFC. I think Islam or Ilya could become the GOAT depending on who's winning that fight. Yeah, true. He was undefeated for like 10 years. Yeah, and like WEC. That doesn't count on UFC GOAT. If I'm a casual and never watch a GSP fight, should I be forced to put him in the top 5 greatest? Exactly. That's what I'm starting to think. But yes, you should. Ilya can become GOAT, but Islam can become GOAT without Ilya. What did someone say up here? Marab is the bantamweight GOAT. He is. Not arguably. He is. Early thoughts on 316. Yes, that's right. That's what I was wanting to get back to. He is. Aldo, he's beaten Aldo. He's beaten Yan. He's beaten O'Malley. He's beaten Cejudo. He 100% is the bantamweight GOAT. Look at that resume. God. His reign shaped his division. I think Khabib is the most overrated fighter. Yeah, I don't care for Khabib or like to talk about him. Any guy that defended the belt 3 times and dipped when he was like 32 in his prime, like that's so weak, man. That's so weak. And the way those guys talk about legacy and shit. The way Islam and Khabib talk about legacy. This is legacy fight, brother. No, I was referring to Aldo, not Khabib. Oh, okay. Are you sure? You sure you don't think Khabib's overrated? Because I think so. Yeah, let's look at 316. Oh, I didn't realize these fights were added to it. Chaos Williams versus Uros Medic. Azamat versus Branson. Jeka Saregri versus Jul Sang Yu. Waldo Spivak. Oh, all of these fights are good. Yeah, this card's nice. I like that. It's at least interesting. God, this actually puts it into brother. Yeah, that's my favorite Islam clip. Brother. Islam popped. Usman popped to name a few. I fight Conor and become rich. All right. Like every fight's interesting. I want to see everyone. Like these. Like God, if this fight was on 315, it'd be like top 4 excitement values or top 3 at least. And this fight's exciting. Look at this. Look at these. Like that's awesome. I want to see it. I want to see that. That's awesome. Even Wayne Kong, I want to see. Josh Van Bruno Silva's awesome. KG, Joey Pfeiffer, Mario Marlon. Wow. There's not one bad fight except for maybe this one. But you know, you can't have all bangers. Azamat into Uros. Bro, 4 years ago, I'd argue anyone that Usman is in top 3, but now I get mad at it. I'd argue anyone that Usman is the top 3, but now I get mad at it. The top 3 of all time. Wow. Hey, cool shirt. This is not the first time you've worn a cool shirt on stream. I enjoy it. Cheers. No worries. No worries. It's just a simple plain one. I like shirts that fit well around the neck. Ones that are like down here and that show a bit of too much neck really gets me going. Do you think Chimaev could be an all-time great? He definitely could. He's got the foundations. Has so many sunglasses. Or you guys smashed? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy, Islam. I like him. How's Bruno Silva fighting this weekend? And on that 316 card. Good one. Good one. But I think I'm going to end the stream, even though we got 30 people here. God, we've been having some juicy streams, right? Right? But we've gone for 2 hours. You know, they can't all be 4-hour bangers. And I think I'm going to try and shit out a video after this. Because I have to. I feel obligated to, because it's part of the channel law. But you know what? I'm actually feeling a 5th round KO. Dang, blinked and it was over. How many new subs? Oh, what? That we equated during the thing. But I'll be back later on. But like later on. So this... We gained 4. We gained 4 subs. Did Guru hit 300k? Oh, yeah, true. He was right on the verge. Let me see. Better than 3. Yeah, I suppose 4 is better than 3. You could say that. Yeah, 300k would look good. 299. No, he's at 299. Boo. That's unfortunate. Prize picks. Looking forward to a few hours of entertainment. No, don't worry. Soon you'll pass, Guru. Yep, I'm on the way. I'm on my way. Is that from Shrek? Yeah, I'm on my way. All right, see you guys. And then look out for this. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind, actually. Just see you guys later. But I feel like not everyone's gone and commented on my full card predictors. So what are you guys doing? James Dillon definitely hasn't, and Mars hasn't either. Fucking assholes. But I'll be making a video later and you have to all go watch it, even though it won't be funny or fun to watch. It's mainly a video I have to produce just for the title and the thumbnail. JDM will knock out Bilal Muhammad in the second round at UFC 316. But don't expect it to be good. They never are. Right, see you guys later. But the streams are good. They're awesome.